Denis Shapovalov shocked all tennis fans with his great potential. He beat many tennis legends and with his elegant style people taught that he was easily going to be in the ATP top 10 ranking. While he did visit the top 10, he never consistently remained there. What happened to him and why is he currently at 122nd place? We will take a look at that in this video, and we will also talk about what his former coach Youzhny thinks about Denis not fulfilling his potential. In the COVID-hit 2020 season, Shapovalov was making a serious impression. His left-handed high-intensity game was winning him matches and getting him noticed. At the 2020 US Open, he played some especially scintillating tennis, going to the quarterfinals before losing an epic 5-setter against Pablo Carreño Busta. That did help him break into the top 10 though, and he was expected to kick on in 2021. It never happened though. Shapovalov hung around the top 20 for 2 years, despite reaching the semi-finals of Wimbledon in 2021. Last season was incredibly poor for him though. He suffered a knee injury at Wimbledon, missed the US and Asia swings of the tour, and finished the season ranked outside the top 100 in the world. It was the first time in 6 years that the Canadian was outside the top 100, and his goal was to be back as soon as possible. The current season has not been too successful for Denis. He started it at the Auckland tournament, where he was eliminated in the first round against the Austrian Offner. He was also eliminated in the first round at the Australian Open, where he was not good enough for the young Czech talent Jakub Mensik. So far, the only major success in 2024 was a 6-2 and 6-4 victory over Stefanos Tsitsipas at the tournament in Miami, where Denis reached the round of 32 but was not enough for Arnaldi. Denis is not having the best time on the court, and his former coach thinks he knows why Shapovalov has not fulfilled his potential even in the past. "I felt like I can't bring him the change he needed," Youzhny told Tennis Majors. He is listening, but he is not fully doing what he needs to do in order to be a top player. 2 or 3 years ago, he was one of the guys who could consistently be in the top 10. But for that to happen, he needed to change a few things outside tennis. He must be healthy 100%, first and foremost, and physically better. Main thing, he has to try to put tennis as his priority. It is his priority for most of the time, but in my opinion, he made some wrong decisions where he didn't make tennis as the priority. Even before the aforementioned Youzhny, Tessa Shapovalova, Denis's mother, was his coach since he was a child. She was a tennis player and played for the Soviet national tennis team. At the age of 6, she guided him as he developed his one-handed backhand and his instincts at the net. Martin Laurendeau joined Shapovalov at the beginning of 2017 to assist with driving through the shot and perfecting his one-handed backhand motion. In the fall of 2018, Shapovalov replaced Laurendeau, who was no longer able to travel with them due to a back injury, with Rob Steckley. At the 2019 Winston-Salem Open in August, Mikhail Youzhny, a former world number 8, joined the coaching staff as Shapovalov's new shot selection coach. Among other changes, Youzhny assisted Shapovalov in perfecting his backhand slice. Jamie Delgado reportedly joined Shapovalov's team in December 2021. After the Italian Open in 2022, Shapovalov decided to part ways with Delgado and hire frequent Davis Cup teammate Peter Polansky as a full-time coach. Polansky was recently replaced, and Denis's current coach is Matt Daly, who should make sure that his ward gets into the top 100 as soon as possible, and then wins important matches against the biggest names in world tennis. We hope that Shapovalov will manage to follow up on his successful results from the past and will achieve success in one of the upcoming tournaments this year. His tennis skills are truly admirable, and we will keep our fingers crossed for him. What do you think about the current situation with Shapovalov? Will he manage to win any of the tournaments in the current season? Thank you for watching, and we would be very happy if you subscribed to our channel. And if you are wondering what is behind the huge drop in form of Dominic Thiem, who went from 3rd place in the ATP ranking to the 100th place, click here.